right, Keith is here with your full check of the forecast. We were talking earlier that it looked worse than it was out there today.
It's nice. I thought it was pretty nice and relatively mild. This is the time of year where I hear our HVAC doing something and I want to know what it is, because it's like a perfect outdoor temperature right now.
Yeah.
You know.
Until you come in. Actually, I will say we had a shoot at noon and it was super nice. And we came back in the building and we were like, wait, why is it so cold in here?
Yeah. Why are you doing work
What's
you don't
going
need
on?
to do? 60s, 70s, depending on your location. We do have a couple of thunderstorms out there that I want to show you. And they've just been sitting along this ridge line here. So that's something we're going to have to watch, because the National Weather Service had put up a flash flood warning for one of those cells. You can see it there northeast of Greenville. Not a huge population where this particular warning is, but you can see a lot of them just sitting along the ridge line here, and they have some heavier downpours. So we'll keep an eye on how that plays out. Luckily, the ground ahead of this is not super saturated, so that gives us a little bit more room for it to rain and then eventually just absorb into the soil. We've had a lot of sun. Bangor to Orono has kind of been the place to be today, actually even farther north a bit to about Millinocket or so, where temperatures have been mild. Even down across southern coastal Maine, you know, even without the sun, we've been upper 60s to around 70 degrees, which is a bit of a milestone for us to be that mild without sun being involved. 75 in Orono, 77 in Millinocket, 72 right now in Bangor. So those showers and storms continue into the mountains for the next couple of hours. We'll see how that plays out. I don't think it'll be a huge problem. After that, it's cloudy tonight, temperatures into the mid-50s. It'll likely be showery along the coastline, southern coastal Maine tomorrow morning. Should be able to clear that out to a mixture of sun and clouds, though, in the afternoon. Mid to upper 60s. Once again, Bangor, Millinocket doing better in the low 70s there, even into parts of down East Maine. And then we get a fully dry day, it looks like, on Friday, which looks really good, but just a wicked sea breeze. The coastline at one point 58 versus 73 inland, 74 in Bangor. So there's going to be a huge temperature gradient there. Weekend still looking good. We're, I think, pulling this out of our, I can't say that on TV. We're pulling this out of nowhere because it really did not look good early on Monday, and then things have kind of turned around and looked better after that. Just barely surviving out there, guys. Look at this inland versus coastal temperature difference. It is a huge swing for the next couple of days into next week. Temperatures are in the 60 degrees inland, 70 to 80 degrees, especially by mid next week. And I like the way next week looks. I think it's going to be pretty mild and relatively dry. And remember I told you guys this week wasn't going to be bad?
Nailed it.
So there's that.
Really pulled that one right out of your hat.
I'm always inches away from it, but we're here. We're okay. I think technically you could say that on TV, but I don't think you should. Falls into that category.
What? Never mind.
I missed it.
I mean, it's not like FCC illegal to say.
I missed it. I think
I think we have more news to get
we
to.
gotta
Thanks,
go. Bye, Keith.